With the climate changing at an alarming rate, life as we know it is at risk of total annihilation unless we do something to reverse the continual impactful things that we have already done. Not only has the global temperature risen from 1.62 degrees Fahrenheit, but most of the warming has been done in the last 35 years according to NASA. Putting our best efforts into conserving and preventing further harm to the earth and natural resources is the only way that we can change the course of destruction that we are currently on. In the past 35 years, the planet's temperature has drastically risen, mostly due to human activity. Earth's overall temperatures affect every aspect of life on Earth, from the hot deserts to the increasingly warm oceans. Humans, plants, and animals are all being affected by the warming temperatures, none of which are benefiting anyone whatsoever. Some areas on Earth are experiencing dangerously hot weather, which is increasing air pollution and makes allergy season very much longer and way more intense. Longer and more damaging wildfire seasons also add to the global temperatures, and that's happening because of climate crisis. The list of endangered species has grown by thousands of species in the last 30 years. The constant climate crisis, which with rising temperatures causes many natural events that are increasingly harmful to the environment and cause destruction of natural habitats. For example, rising temperatures means either too much rain or not enough, but negatively impacting the earth and its inhabitants. The list now has 16,306 species that are officially endangered, and the watch list of species that might become endangered is well over 25,000, which is incredibly alarming and scary news to face. According to the World Wildlife Organization, 0.1% of all species will go into extinction each year. This means that there are 2 million species on Earth, so anywhere between 200 and 2,000 species will go extinct each year because of the things that we as humans are doing to kill them off. That's according to National Geographic, which is also another hard reality to face, but it's one that we must face in order to be able to understand what's going on, process it, and then create a plan that we can put in place to try and reverse or fix the issues that we've been causing. Actions to help stop and possibly reverse climate change are going on every single day. People all around the globe are using public transportation, bikes, their own 2 feet to get themselves where they need to go, instead of adding to the climate crisis by using their cars, which give off fumes and add to the air pollution, which overall adds to the climate crisis that we face every single day. Treaties are being put into place, stating more strict rules to help protect the environment and create less damage to the earth. An example of this is the 2015 Paris Agreement. Is actively in place right now. It helps reduce greenhouse gases. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Crisis is creating goals to keep the global temperatures down and are implementing their strategies to gain goals, to attain their goals, Although negative outweighs the positive when looking at climate reality, we must use the positive to motivate us to continue conservation efforts. From companies like Fort Ocean raising thousands of dollars and cleaning over 1 million pounds of garbage from the oceans since their launch, to national fisheries revamping regulations to the ESA in order to be more effective, positive change is happening. Although it's slow, it's still happening, which is super important to remember and to acknowledge. More than 1,400 species in the U.S. have been protected by the ESA, which is great, and many of them are on the road to replenishment because of this protection from ESA, which is also great news. National zoos have played roles in saving animals from extinction, and this includes the Phoenix Zoo, which is awesome because it's happening in our state, so we can watch it and even help out, donate, volunteer, whatever, help them out to continue to save. These are very pressing issues in which affect everyone in some way every single day. What can you do in your local environment to help save the world? There are so many things that every person can do in order to help lower the global temperatures. You can ride share, carpool, use public transportation, ride a bike, skateboard, walk, run, anything to lower the toxic emission of gas into the air. you can go vegetarian or lower your meat intake, because the meat industries cause a disgusting amount of greenhouse gases and other toxic chemicals to be released into the air. By not eat or eating less meat, the factories and farms get shut down due to rapid decline in business, which also is a plus. There's a Netflix documentary about it. Definitely give it a watch. Thousands of animals are currently on the endangered species list, and hundreds are added each year. Although the endangered species lists are stacked higher than the thriving species, there is still hope. Handfuls of animals are successfully being brought back to population each year with the hard work of dedication of people coming together to save the animals. Donations to local zoos and animal foundations are incredibly helpful. The Phoenix Zoo has helped out by successfully saving the Arabian aurochs through captive breeding and conservation, and so donations to zoos really do help save lives of animals. They're very important. And due to diligent and timely conservation efforts, some animals saved from the extinction list are the wolf, the gray whale, sea lion, the brown pelican, white rhino, and the bald eagle, which are, just to name a few, which are pretty awesome. This is tremendously good news because we need to continue these efforts in order to save more species, but we're already showing progress and doing a good job. All in all, with increasing population to the earth, animals, plants, and humans stand no chance of survival unless we step in to make a change. The endangered species list grows by the day, and the planet warms by the minute. We need to take action for ourselves, for the earth, for the animals, and for our future.